And just like with everybody else, just state your name clearly into the microphone.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
Yeah, can you pull your mic down?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Taylor Broach.
All right, Ms. Broach, do you promise that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead.
I get the concerns of it being in a residential neighborhood, and I agree with that as well, but my primary concern is the safety of the children, just because I do, my husband and I, we walk our dogs every day, twice a day, and one of the worst parts of that walk is on Damon, because people were constantly doing like 40 miles an hour down that street. And so and also like being with children, all throughout school, like I worked at daycares, like children, just chasing a ball, something really quickly that you don't think twice about if it were to go in the road, just that kind of thing. Like it only takes a split second. Right. And just that's my main concern is just those split second. And also the idea of the driveway, I would say, I could see it fitting up to 6 cars, but then again, I guess they're not young children, but still, again, split second things like coming and going and backing up. I don't know. I feel like that could get a little chaotic. But really, the main concern is all I can think about is a ball, and just something quickly like that going south. And the pool kind of does concern me too. But really, the main factor there is Damon and the lack of just traffic rules that are being followed at the moment there. So there's already that concern.
Thank you. Any questions for Ms. Broach? No? All right. Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? Go ahead, ma'am. Just state your name clearly into the microphone, please.
Laura Snowden.
All right, Ms. Snowden, do you promise that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, go ahead, ma'am.
I have the same concerns as the other neighbors, and this is a high-traffic area. And actually, the YMCA is on Malden, and that is 3 roads over, so we do not pick up any traffic really from Malden. But 2011, 2012, my sister was with the Highway Patrol, and she ran radar in our neighborhood, and she pulled over 50 people going over 15 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, and more than half of them were cut-throughs. And that is our biggest concern is cut-throughs. And my husband and I are standing out in the yard. Our cat got run over, hit hard right before we were getting ready to go out of town to a Clemson game. And people kept right on going. We have 2 dogs. We like to walk. We have no sidewalks. There's a pool in the backyard, and there's also a house that's almost abandoned next to the house. And it also has a swimming pool, and there's no fence back there. And you're right. Anybody can run out into the road, and they're not going to have time to react. The cat had crossed the road a million times and used up all her lives.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Ms. Snowden. Are there any questions from members of the board?
Yeah, you mentioned 50 traffic stops.
Yeah,
What was the?
30 mile an hour, the posted speed limit is 30 miles an hour, which has always been too high. We've petitioned for it to be lowered, and we've also had a sign put in our yard that picked up the speed.
Right.
One of the solar sign, and she pulled, more than half the people she pulled were going 15 over.
15 over?
15 over.
15 miles per hour.
15 miles per hour. Yeah, she didn't pull for anything.
30.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it is like that, especially in the afternoons.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got more teenagers driving in the afternoons coming home from school.
Right. And was that within a given day?
Oh, that was just within a couple of hours.
Within a couple hours?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thank you, Ms. Dunn.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else? Go ahead, sir. We can bring it back up. And just state your name clearly into the microphone, sir.
My name is Kim Stroud.
Yes, sir. Hear you loud and clear. You promise that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. I share a back fence with the
Okay.
applicant. And a little bit of history about myself. I'm a retired police officer with the city of Florence. I was the traffic sergeant at one time who was responsible for putting our traffic trailer out on Damon Drive due to the previous complaints of excessive speed. We put the traffic trailer out there for a week, and during certain periods of time, peak time, early in the morning, which was people going to work using using Damon Drive as a cut through from Third Loop Road. And then in the afternoon, anywhere from 3 until 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock was about school time, and 6 o'clock was people getting off, around 5:30. Had the trailer out there for a week and picked up the peak times and everything. Fastest speed I had was 85 miles an hour, and that was going into the cloisters, down Damon Drive, headed south. After I gathered all this data via the traffic trailer, I went ahead and I put 2 motorcycles in the subdivision during that particular time, and the amount of tickets they wrote was unreal. And it took a period of time for people to understand that that wasn't going to happen. But once we're out of the neighborhood, a little bit of time goes by and it happens again. I do share a back fence with the applicant. I am aware of the pool in the backyard, and I don't know if the hot tub is still up on the back porch. With 1 employee, and as it stands right now, possibly up to 6, if not more, up to 12, with just 1 adult supervising, I do have some concerns about that. That's my personal opinion.
Okay.
I have nothing more to say.
Okay.
I'm free to answer questions.
Any questions for Mr. Stroud?
Yes, sir. Mr. Stroud, your property back.
2110 Walden's Pond.
Got you. You're right, just adjacent to the rear.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Being that close currently, where they're already operating several children already, has there been a noise? Anything that stands out?
I was totally unaware that that they were operating as a facility.
So there's no complaints as far as what they've been doing right now?
I have not heard of anything. I don't have a complaint as it stands right now.
But the expansion, that draws attention.
Once again, up to 6, 1 adult, that might be pushing it. Up to 12, 1 adult, that definitely is a concern. Of course, that would be something that would be handled, I think, not only by you, but by, Department of Social Services.
Yes. Any other questions for Mr. Stroud? All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, sir. Just state your name clearly into the microphone, please, sir.
Julian Stewart.
All right, Mr. Stewart, do you promise that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, sir.
You've heard a lot about the traffic issue. My major concern is I live on Walden's Pond, so to go out on Damon, I have to go to Cloister Drive. Cloister Drive, you have to make a left or a right on the Damon. The traffic coming from Second Loop as a cut through, with traffic or vehicles parked to drop off kids or to pick up kids, parallel on Damon creates a blind spot where I have to pull out into the road of Damon to see traffic coming from my left. That traffic is running 40 miles an hour. From Cloister to Lancelot, I guess, Lancelot, is enough distance for them to slow down. So by the time they reach to coming into the cloisters, they're running 35 to 40 miles an hour easily. With traffic parked for kids to be picked up and everything, that's intense. Plus, you cannot see traffic coming onto you trying to make that left turn. There's a blind spot. That's all I have.
have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you encountered that already with parking? Have that something you already encountered?
I have seen it with the residents on the corner, how they park their vehicle on the corner of Cloisters and Damon. They will park their vehicle parallel with the road, creating a blind spot that I have to pull out a little bit farther in order to see the oncoming traffic to make a left turn.
Okay, well, specifically for this location where her residence is located, where her house is, the way it's set up, is it on a corner? How many?
It's not on a corner, ma'am.
Okay, so where the cars are parked in her yard with the pickup and drop off, the way she explained it. Okay, the way she explained the parking for her home, because I don't think she's running a facility. I think she's just doing in-home daycare or after school. Is the traffic being blocked? Like, is the flow of traffic? Have you witnessed the flow of traffic being
I haven't.
hindered in any kind of way due to the parking at her residence for
I'm
pickup and drop
anticipating,
off? Anticipating.
based on 11 years of living there, how the traffic is flowing.
Okay.
If this traffic parked along Damon in front of the house, because the driveway is a straight up driveway,
Yes, sir.
you're not going to get more than 2 vehicles in that driveway. So if their drop off point or pickup point, there's going to be more than a couple vehicles. They're going to be prone to park on Damon itself. During certain times of the day, there's a lot of traffic flowing through there. So I'm concerned about the blind spot that it creates. There's a blind spot already there, a small one, because of a crepe myrtle. But it's nothing I can do about that because that belongs to the owner. But it does create a blind spot. You have to pull out a little bit to look to your left to make sure the traffic is clear. They're traveling down there 40, 45 miles an hour. There's a lot of pickup trucks, a lot of teenagers, a lot of young people. We know how that happens. So to have an increased volume and opportunities to create a more of a blind spot during certain times of the day is an issue.
Any other questions for Mr. Stewart? All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is anybody else who wishes? Yes, sir. Just state your name clearly into the microphone, please.
Yeah, my name is John Eckenstein.
All right, Mr. Eckenstein, do you promise that the testimony you're about to give is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go ahead, sir.
So the testimony that was given here earlier was that they could fit 6 to 8 cars in that driveway. Was I correct on that?
That's what Ms. Perry was
Okay.
stating, yes, sir.
And as you can see in the picture, the most you could squeeze in there would be 4, and that would be putting it tight.